Hello, everyone. I know the number this time. Welcome to episode 9 of Ask Azaria. I am your host.
Yeah.
I am Cup Nerdles on Twitter and Instagram, and I am joined by two very lovely players today. Yes.
Hi, my name is JC. I play the Triton Cleric Mirin Egnasath, and my socials is at JCSFLO.
Hello, it's a me, Neko Orchid. That's all my socials.
Isami. But yeah. So first of all, hi, it's been a while since I've been on stream.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I had to take a break, but I am back now. Second of all, I realize I have not reiterated the rules of Ask Azaria in a long time. uh, and so we actually have a command for that in stream element. It's exclamation point Ask Azaria. So if anybody needs to have the rules reiterated to them, but basically I'm gonna say it verbally now. This is where we tackle everything that deals with the main campaign, which is on Sunday, known as the Azaria campaign, and that's why it's called Ask Azaria. So you can ask the players anything. Mostly we're gonna be theorizing and crying and shit talking Kuya Zep. No, but like
Mostly crying.
yes. But if you guys have any questions, you can just drop them in chat or on Twitter with the hashtag Ask Azaria. So yeah. First things first, we in terms of what we need to talk about, I missed a lot. I think it's like 3 sessions worth, not counting the 2 solo sessions, although one of them was just mixed solo. So, but like, there's a lot we need to go through. So when I left, at the JC was still going to hit somebody with a guiding bolt. And by the time I came back, that man was long dead. So
yeah.
yeah. So let's talk about that, because I was rewatching the session like last week, I think. And so it was you attack them
Without provocation.
and then
Unbeknownst to
everybody
everyone
else was
else,
just
yeah.
like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah, trust the cleric. If the cleric tries to kill someone, maybe they're bad.
Yeah, Mirin's not like a trigger happy kind of, Mirin's not an Aster.
Trust in the Mirin.
Mirin's not an Aster. So
I don't just kill anybody.
if she tries to attack someone, it's probably warranted. But also that was a very difficult fight. Like, he was chugging. Like,
he wouldn't die. He had different ACs for every body part that came out of his body, and like the map itself is difficult because like there's so many things in the way, and it was like small corridors all around.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a hard battle in that sense, but like you can always count on Hayden to just kill someone. Just
That's
true.
true.
The surprising thing was it was Winchance who killed him this time.
Yeah, it's nice to
and
see
when
them.
Chance was like missing most of his hits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nice to see the monk do the killing blow,
He just one punch man someone.
Yeah, he just Saitama someone using the power of Yeah, I love when monks kill things because it never makes sense.
It never makes sense.
No, well, depends on how. But it was still a very interesting fight. I would say a lot of it is. I mean, there's a lot of spite charge behind it, and this is, I think, your first fight that was truly fueled by spite, especially from a character as, I guess, innocent as Mirin. It's not something you would expect.
No, yeah. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to land the killing blow. Like I knew that, cause I don't know, when my rolls were shit, but I knew that I was gonna be able to use spare the dying, and I really relished that moment.
Oh
Because I
my
hated
god.
this character. I hated this NPC out of character. Like, he's just gross. And also, he eats tritons. He's unredeemable. So when I was able, when Zep gave me the chance to, okay, you can, because he usually doesn't let me use spare the dying when characters are already, when NPCs are already dead, right? He
Mm.
doesn't let me use it. But like this time, he allowed me to do it, and I just went in for it. Just kept killing him and then reviving him and then killing him and then reviving him again, and it was just so fun out of character. But like in character, Mirin was like going through some dark stuff. TM.
Yeah. Do you think that'll permanently change Mirin or how you play Mirin though? Like this event?
Yeah, it certainly like gave her an edge that
Mm.
she didn't have before. Um, in terms of the party, she's still like the most innocent, the most naive in terms of like everyone else in the party. But like this time, after all the events that she went through, like there are so many things that happened in Azaria already. But yeah, y- the thing that kind of saved it, I think, from because it was a turning point for Mirin. If Mirin just kept doing that,
Yeah.
she would have definitely become someone else. But Zep made her go into her mind and do the thing with the emissary. Because we totally forgot about the emissary at that point. We were like, oh yeah, the emissary. He takes over people who have like strong emotions. And that was definitely a strong emotion. So like but Zep gave me an out, I
Mm.
guess, with that. Like I
Yeah.
was able to pull Mirin back to her own self again. And it was such a touching moment with Aster being there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it's a unique moment when it's the murder happy, edgy characters who
Yeah,
and this
who
is how
try to
most
bring you back.
Critical Role fans feel about like Molly Mock, I think. But when the jokey character does something serious, it hits a
Mm,
little harder.
yeah. Like it also mirrored that thing with the Oliver
Oh God.
NPC, wherein it was Mirren who brought back Aster, and now this time it was Aster who brought back Mirren, which was
Oh, I was gonna say
pretty good.
cinematic parallels. I think it's just
Yeah.
parallels because it's, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's a good building block for a friendship,
It
saving each
is.
other from insanity.
Mm.
Friendship
I
goals.
still don't know what they meant when they said follow the blood. I don't know what that meant. Because basically, Mirren was seeing like a spiral tornado, something of blood. And then Aster just told her to follow the blood. And like, at the time, I didn't know what it means. And until now, I still don't know what it means.
I've been
Get back at me, Aster.
I've been a spectator, so I've seen like Aster's stuff, the things that happened to Aster while you guys are deafened, and I don't know what it means.
It's all
I
about
don't
the
know.
blood, you know.
It's all
Yeah.
about the blood, and the red is equivalent to Uvdis, it all
Mm.
ties back to how he's the only Uvdite in your party.
Turns
And
out, might not even be an Oobdite through and through, cause twist,
Yeah. The
yo,
Emmy saucy.
the
the
Emmy
Emmy
saucy back.
Saucy turns
The
out to be
Emmy
the
saucy moment.
patron.
Yeah.
Oh
That's in
god.
the latest episode. We can get back there. We can get back to it
Yeah,
when we.
yeah. So
We're spoiling an episode that already aired.
Yeah.
yes, but let's take it one step at a time. So after
Mm.
this whole fiasco with I forgot the NPC's name, the person
Please
Mir
forget it.
yeah, Mirren's
It was like
murder.
Draven's shooter something.
Yeah, Draven's like student, I think it was.
No, well, master. Draven's like
Ah,
master.
Draven's
No,
master.
student.
Really? I thought Draven was that
Draven
guy's
was
student.
Draven was the master.
Okay. I thought Draven was the student, not the master.
We'll clear
Okay.
that up in the notes.
Alright. But what happened after that? So the whole
So
thing with
we
the emissary. Then
Yeah. I think we got back to the castle to tell. Oh yeah, we got back
about
to the
the drugs.
castle to tell them about the drugs, and then it turns out Aster's sister Lilith was their mole, was the king's mole in the Crimson Dawn, and that was the whole thing. Aster wanted to fight the king, and we were like, no, no,
Mhm.
no, 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 no.
Aster was like ready to throw hands the entirety of last
Yeah,
session.
he was ready to throw hands.
It's nice
And
to
then
see Ellie like that.
at the ending of it, oh God, we forgot about this. At the ending of it, there was a horn that fell from like bats or something, or birds,
It was like
and
a
it was
crow.
crow, and then it was the horn of Lilith, we assume.
What?
So oh God, we totally forgot about that whole deal. So many things happened, guys.
Uh-oh.
We forgot.
Oh
We
no.
forgot.
We
We
forgot.
Oh, what are
forgot.
you guys gonna do about that horn? If that really is Aster's
Sister. Because the
Sister.
way Zep described it is it was the same color as the horn of Aster's sister. Like nothing for sure, but like who else could it be?
could be his second cousin, I don't know. It's
God.
like,
Who else could it be?
maybe he's got a big family.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, no, I don't know who else it could be. I was gonna say it might be Aster's dad, and then I realized
No.
yeah, I don't know. Let's leave the speculation for I guess once we're done catching up. So you
Mm.
guys had that, told the kings about the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys had that little downtime where Aster was like talking, and then that's when you and Mick had that solo session, right? And everyone else was like listening in through wind chimes.
Yes, that was the
Yeah.
second episode. That was the next episode. That was the episode that I was deafened for the most part. So I didn't know what people were doing.
It was
I'm just-
because of the solar session.
Yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
had a little solo session, and that's what you guys were
We
doing
did.
while everyone else was eavesdropping via wind chimes radio. By the way, since Roy's not here, but I feel the need to shout him out. That was like really amazing role play.
I wanted to watch it so badly.
It was really cool. It was
funny.
yeah, it was funny, but also like you can't help but be like impressed but laughing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he had to impersonate both Kuya Zep and Ellie. And when
Mm.
Ellie plays Aster, like some of the lines are very not wind chimes.
Yeah, I would imagine. Like, I wish I was able to eavesdrop, but like in return, and me and Aloise got to get a big revelation about the gods in Azaria. So yeah.
Yeah, who knew there were like more than 3 gods?
We had an idea that there were more than 3 gods, but we didn't
Mm.
know that there were gonna be that many, and that
How
the
many
3
were
gods had like
It's like
Zep didn't-
we learned like there's 4 more.
Damn.
4 more, but that wasn't all of the symbols. That was the only symbols that we could
Oh, there's more
recognize.
gods.
Oh god, there's
Because
There are more
I
than
saw
that.
like 4 more, like 3 of which are the opposites of the 3 main
Mhm.
gods, and then there's like another person that we don't know. You don't know what the
Oh,
fuck it
yeah.
is.
Out of character, I know that because I was the one who made that god. I used it in
Oh.
Marauder's Haven.
Is
The
that
lady.
the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
in character, no idea who she is. Only Alois
Yeah.
would know because Alois had
Hmm.
had dealt with her in the past. And
But
then aside from
Eloise had
that,
mentioned it, yeah.
Alois had mentioned it, and aside from that, there were seven eyes symbols. Seven eye symbols. After we saw all the symbol of the gods, there were like a semicircle of like seven eyes. And the thing that we took away from that is, oh, seven eyes? There's seven of us. We must be gods.
Yeah, I was gonna point out, like, that's the same number of players. Oh,
Hmm.
no.
So I don't know what Zeb. I feel like Zeb has been sitting on this for so long, and he's
Yeah,
so
he's
excited to
watching
just
this right
like
now and he's just doing like this.
Debil.
Debil.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What happened after that? All I remember is that you finally told people about Hayden's little war declaration.
That was the latest episode.
Yeah, that was
When
the
we
latest episode. So let's hop into that in a little bit. But for now, after the whole eavesdropping thing, because we can't. So after the whole eavesdropping thing, what happened? My
there
mind's drawing
was
a blank.
there was a man who was trying to sell a pyramid scheme to the
Yeah.
players. There was the pyramid scheme tiefling, and
I have
like
to remember
Mirren was
this.
going to buy it. Mirren was like, "I want to be my own boss," but
He
then
kind
Blaze
of,
killed the man. Kind
yeah,
of.
Blaze kind of gave the man a slight heart attack.
He did. No, Ronald McDonald.
Wait, how? What? Hold on.
I think because of the colors of the character. He's a tiefling, right?
Uh,
So like
Yeah, he was a
Kuragins
tiefling.
always said that, oh, that probably is Ronald McDonald. But I don't think he had a name.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, he didn't really have a name. I don't
before he
remember.
was murdered?
Yeah, he was still alive. He was still alive.
Okay.
We like we
I
He
like
seem
almost
the worst
died.
in this party.
we threw him off. We threw him off the bar, and we threw him off like hermit's bar, and then when he was like caught still watching us, Blaze just kind of psychically stabbed him, in which he like had a
Yeah.
mini heart attack, but he was still alive.
Yeah.
I
And
really should be
then
assuming the worst in this party.
and then what happened after that? The we talked, I think, about like what we found out. Oh
And
yeah, we
we
went
went to
back
the underground.
to yeah, we went back to the stock room where we saw the vision, and then we told them all about the vision.
Mm,
And then after that it was Aloise's downtime.
yeah. I watched that, and I believe so did Ace because Ace had the technomance. But for
Yeah.
now, I guess it's we shouldn't talk about it unless either of them are here. So that leads on to the next session, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or
The next session, we no oh no, at the last before that we found out that the Crimson Dawn had airships.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
had
then
The
flying
Blaze
robots.
Crimson Dawn was the reason why what do you call Hollow
Holoport
Port
is
fell.
gone.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
And then the Crimson Dawn had airships, and then it turns out Blaze knows about the airships.
I think though it's more like Victor
Blaze
knows
mid
about the ish.
Victor
It was
knows about
Victor.
the airships. No, but he was referring to Blaze, like
Yeah.
in the memory, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
what are you doing again, Blaze?
Oof.
You're drawing something again, and then he
Oh
drew
Yeah,
it.
my
it was like
god.
Victor who was talking.
Yeah, and then
I feel like
yeah,
So
and then he drew the whole thing, the whole airship.
holy wait, so Victor knows who Blaze is.
I think
Yes.
so.
And oh god, this is gonna be messy. This is like a cat dog situation where there are two things in one body.
Oh,
Uh,
Mr. Jekyll Hyde thing.
yeah. More, yeah. That's better. I was thinking cat dog.
Oh, it's like
Cat
cat the
dog.
whole.
Not Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but cat dog. That's
dog.
messier because they are one and the same.
Yeah, but
But
like,
different?
Ish.
yeah. Because wait, so Blaze, not Victor, is the one who knows about the airships. If
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
then
was his own
Blaze may
person.
have.
He's not just an alter ego. Yeah, that's gonna be
My
a
Wi-Fi is
mess.
lagging. Yeah.
This is weird. This is all weird. Like it hurt my head.
Just
It
thinking
is a
about
brain
Bliss and
hurting.
Victor thing,
Yeah.
it hurts my brain. Like how
Like,
are they gonna get back together as one person? Like if Blaze is his own person.
and it makes you think about the previous things Victor, like Blaze has quote unquote remembered as Victor. Like, where
Mm,
does the line blur? Which
mm,
of those memories that everyone assumed was Victor's was actually Blaze's?
yeah. So we don't know. And then the king tried to get the blueprints from us. And we were all suspicious of him. Cause like I get it, there might be a war and this would be like a great help to your cause, but also what are you gonna do with it after that? So we were all like, let's not give the king the blueprint.
Yeah,
Let's not.
it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, what do you guys have right like devil's advocate slight? What do you guys have right now that can combat an airship?
We
Multiple
have
airships.
nothing
We
but our
have.
grit and spirit.
I mean, nothing unless we can find a way to fire. Like no, like unless we have like some sort of siege weapon, like a ballista.
We
Just
don't have an
casually.
artificer.
Yeah, we don't have an artificer.
Oop.
It was a bot. The bot has left us.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, I was setting that up again.
Go ahead.
But yeah, it's like
But yeah.
I don't think we have
Second, just fixing
anything
the
because
butt.
they're like
Yeah,
they're just like a bunch of dudes.
it's really tempting to have the airship made. But also Blaze said that we don't have the time to make the airship.
Mm-hmm.
So like our only way to get an airship is to steal one.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna be sky pirates or something.
Oh my god,
yeah.
Sky Pirate.
Also, why the hell are there airships? How did I thought there was medieval times? Who made this?
I mean, obviously Blaze.
Yeah, I mean,
Blaze. Bruh.
Maybe
Since it
before this whole rogue shtick, he was an artificer.
yeah, because like
Oh.
from what I've seen, it's only like in this continent, that has airships.
Oh god. What if the Maelstrom gets airships?
So is Blaze from this
God.
continent?
Yeah, I mean, Victor is from this continent, so we can assume
Yeah.
Blaze is from the same continent. If the Milsham gets airships, it's just like, well, no, we're done. We're fucked.
But like, wait, was the airship? The airship was under the Crimson Dawn.
Yeah.
If he drew the schematic, either Blaze's stuff got stolen by the Crimson Dawn, or he was part of the Crimson Dawn.
Or they probably use
I'm
Victor.
lagging so bad.
They have the soul of Victor.
I'm trying to remember the group that Victor was in, and it's not Crimson Dawn, but it's an Uvdite organization. I can't remember the name. The Vermilion.
There we go. It was a shade of red.
Mm.
But like, maybe the
What if
Vermilion
the
and
Vermilion and the Crimson Dawn are affiliated? They are
would
Ubdites.
make
They are trying
sense.
to
Yeah,
unite.
Yeah, but like the Crimson Dawn wants to bring forth the Emisussy.
the
Oh yeah,
Emisasibaka.
Yeah, I'm like glad the emissary is somewhat on our side and isn't, you know,
yeah, we got the power of gods on our side.
like
That's what
the
we're gonna use to fight the
I mean,
airship.
technically, so do they.
No, the gods are on ours. It's you can never know which side the god is. That's true.
and
That's true.
the emissary just doesn't want, you know, to breed to be there because he doesn't want to be under, what do you call it,
Vane.
Aster's dad. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the next session was that aside from the whole downtime with like the etiquette class, which I hate because I
That was
failed
You
so
know,
hard.
funny.
I
the
failed so
player
hard.
knows about the etiquette, but like the character doesn't. So it was like hard for me to roleplay.
Suffering
Yeah.
internally.
But aside from that, we got to sit down and talk about Hayden and his declaration of war, his
Your
little letter of
declaration
threat.
of war.
It's not
How do you think
really
that's
a
gonna go?
yeah, it's
You
not really
keep
a declaration
you
of
keep
war. It's
minimizing it, dude. It's a
yeah,
declaration
because
of war.
it's. I just told them they need to kill me better.
Yeah, you sent a threat to
It wasn't.
a higher up in an organization that you have declared you wanted to take over.
Well, yeah.
And is that not a threat? And is that not a declaration of war?
I
No,
think
it's like basically.
the only thing that exempts it from being a declaration of war is that it's a singular person against an entire organization.
I mean, to be fair, we were already fighting the organization from the start.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I just said the words. Hey, I'm still alive. You need to try and kill me better. Signed, me.
It's a threat. It's a
It's a
threat.
threat. It's a threat. It's very entertaining, but I am also scared of how that's going to work because they are on the hunt for you now, essentially.
No, they're on the
Yeah.
hunt for me, not them.
Yeah, but
We
if they
are
try,
affiliated with you,
if they try to
sir.
protect you, like pretty much
Sir.
everyone who's affiliated with Hayden's in some sort of danger right now, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sir, we are revolutionaries, known revolutionaries all throughout the map.
Yeah,
We
Hey,
aren't
Hayden has a
gonna
kid.
die.
yeah. I have like Hayden has a kid. He's referenced it multiple times.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that. Like, who's taking care of your kid?
Oh,
Sir,
it's
that
like
kid is in danger.
no, they don't. They call it the people who like who knows Hayden doesn't know he has a kid. That's the thing. They
Mm.
don't know of his child, but like you know, the party knows of his child.
Yeah. And then we got to talk with Aster about the whole Patreon thing because it's been such a pain, honestly. Like to have a party and one of your members just go off and do a murder every so often.
Yeah.
I mean, to
And
be fair,
then
it's not Aster's fault.
yeah, and then it turns out that it's not Aster's fault. It's the emissary's fault. The emissary is the patron. That was a huge twist. I didn't see coming.
He's
And
just very sus, you know.
yeah, and we talked to a god who was kind of sassy and like he was so rude. He's like, "Oh, Alois and I know and Aster, you have a thing going on. I hope it's not serious." Like, why would you say that, Mister
Like,
God?
oh.
So rude. And then it turns out also that Alois's brother had the same sword. So there's a thing that the emissary could have been, but his brother was not a warlock. So like, how would he have that sword?
I'm pretty sure it's like you don't need to be a warlock to use a cursed sword by a god.
Yeah, I think
Mm.
you just need to talk to the god. I think
It's like
Aster,
it's
yeah,
like you can
Aster's
get a
just extra
boon.
steps of a pact. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like you can get a boon from the god of like, hey, you give me a sword. They're like, I bet.
Hi. You can
And
do
Yeah.
cool murder thingies with it.
And then that happened. And then
then now we're on a ship.
what was Zep messaging you guys? He was DMing everyone but
Yeah,
not
he
you
Oh,
did
guys.
say he was
and
DMing.
he was DMing everyone threats by DMing Sasi to rile us up.
Oh.
That was it.
Okay.
He was like DMing everyone like threats and shit.
Oh
Oh, he
no.
I
didn't
didn't. By
DM
the way, I didn't see my DM.
in time.
No, I didn't see
Okay.
the DM when he DM'd because I didn't hear a notification and it didn't pop
Mm.
up on my screen. So I didn't see. I didn't see him, but like that fits the character.
Hayden does not perceive.
Aiden
It's
did
more
not
like it does,
receive.
that works with the character because Hayden doesn't really get um what do you call it, taunted much.
I thought you were gonna say he doesn't really get thoughts.
No.
Kind
Like,
of on
doesn't
oh my
brand.
think.
Kind
god.
of on brand.
Yeah. Yeah, but
But
like it's on brand
yeah.
because Hayden doesn't get taunted by other people.
Hmm. He's
I
the
would
one that does the
yeah.
taunting to giant organizations.
He does
Yeah.
the taunting and like he gets angry on behalf of someone else.
I didn't get a DM threat.
Really?
Uh,
I didn't get one because eventually I was gonna experience really bad shit with the captain of the ship, who turns out to be Anva's husband.
yeah, no, it's kind of sad because you have to tell
And
him. We kind of have to tell him like what
like
happened to
we're not sure
Hollowport.
that Anva is dead, but Hollowport has fallen.
Yeah,
So
and Anva was last in Hollowport.
yeah.
For context, because Anva is a character that was introduced before the stream. Do you guys want to
Mm.
introduce Anva as a character?
Oh, Anva was a Maelstrom officer who met with Mirren and
Spade.
she initially met with Mirren, Spade, and Victor, and they had a Mirren had a connection with her in a sense that she she was very forgiving of Mirren for not knowing about the Maelstrom and not knowing about Danier, but um she also kind of traumatized Mirren when she was just flogging herself at night, and Mirren had to see that, and then
Yeah, that was a
Mirren was
weird
like,
scene.
"Yeah, all right." And then eventually Anva became one of the revolutionaries assets, right?
Yeah, Anva became like our person on the inside ish because
Mm.
Anva was still part of the Maelstrom.
Yeah. But she was helping out the revolutionaries, and then we left her at Hollowport. And then turns out she has a husband on another continent.
Not the
LDR.
LDR.
LDR, because he's a ship captain. And then
Yeah,
yeah, now we're gonna have to like the captain was asking me, why do you know Anva? And I'm like, oh, I just know her in passing. I didn't have
the
the heart.
player forgot who Anva was, but I'm pretty sure Hayden would remember who Anva is because Anva is from
Mm,
the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
yeah.
God. Yeah. Oh God, that makes me worry for the Holoport thing. Makes me worry for the NPCs I played in the past. But
Yeah. You had a lot of
yeah. So for
NPCs there.
context, before the stream, I played two NPCs in Azaria. One of which was a Drow wizard. The other was just a little girl who I believe was. I don't remember which. I think she was a rogue. But like, both of them were based in Hollowport.
Yeah, we
Hollowport.
thought the weirdest thing, we always thought Hollowport would be like our hub city where
Yeah.
we would do
Yeah.
stuff out of Hollowport. No, I wasn't expecting being drafted into another continent.
Yeah, you guys drifted off.
So
And now
far.
Yeah, it's a ruined city now too. So like you don't even know if any of the people you know there are still alive.
It was
Luigi
like
Mario.
no, it's like I remember Luigi died on the fire elemental attack.
I thought that was
No,
Mario.
that was
Oh,
Mario.
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 Yeah,
Luigi
Mario.
was the brother
Luigi Mario
Mar-
who
did.
gave us a cart,
Pizza
to
as well.
the pizza cart to go
Oh
to
god.
to
Because
go to.
Mario died first, and then we don't know what happened to Luigi.
Oh god. You know, you guys are never gonna be able to find out. We're never gonna be able to find out until the party makes it back to Hollowport, and God knows that's gonna be in a long time.
Yeah, because we have to kick out the Crimson Dawn and Hollowport as well.
Crimson Dawn, you guys still need to go to the other kingdom. You guys need to sail all the way to Hollowport
Yeah.
and still go back to Stormspire because you guys have unfinished business there and a horse that
So
you guys have.
we kinda
We
have
kind of have.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
we kinda have to beat up Daniel.
We
Yeah.
also got to go back to White Spire because that was part of our vision. Like the god vision at the end was a white spire. So we're like, White
Yo.
Spire? But
Like
how can
our
you
White
get there
Spire
without
or
dying?
How can you get there without dying?
I mean
Because that's how we
technically
got to
we
White Spire.
no we didn't die. We were just
Well,
brought the
we
White
didn't thought
Spire.
we were
Almost
dead.
TPK'd.
Yeah, we were almost TPK'd by Black Lightning. Also, Black Lightning, that was like, so all this time, the Maelstrom is worshipping a different god, a Black
Yeah,
Lightning god.
that's why Hayden left, you know. Even
Yo.
though Hayden was even though Hayden was not supposed to leave, he was just executed.
Mm.
I think exiled is the word you're looking for.
No, I'm saying executed. That's why I sent the letter saying, yeah, kill me better next time.
Oh god.
Is that's why you're always wearing like a scarf?
Yeah, that's why he was always wearing a scarf, because you see, like, he had burn marks across his neck ish to his like entire left side.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I didn't know that. So all right.
Yeah, because like the one thing Zep forgot in the art was to draw his, like, he had burn marks on like the no scarf version of Hayden.
Mm.
Well, it's fine. I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
it's fun.
the artwork's still amazing because Kuya Zep is a great artist. Wahoo.
Yeah.
He is.
Follow
Commission
Kuya
him.
Zep.
Commission Kuya Zep, guys. His
Throw him
Twitter
money.
is his Twitter is Zep Labasana. Anyway, uh yeah, where were we? We were talking about no, it wasn't the airships. It wasn't
We were like at the ships.
Yeah, now we're going to Thegon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
And
you
then
guys
we're
are
like
on the
yeah,
attacked
ship for
we're
Dagon.
by
on a ship and we just got attacked by Sawagins.
So against are the
uh,
fish people?
yeah,
Fish monsters, yeah.
the crazy
Mm,
fish people.
the crazy fish people.
It's like
Who are the
Hayden's
mortal
second time.
enemies of Tritons.
Yo.
Yeah.
This is like Hayden's second time fighting Saugans, because he fought Saugans on my intro arc with Aster.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I watched that. Yeah, you guys fought Sahogans then too.
Yeah,
Are you guys
I remember one of the Saugans Hayden just casually kicked off the boat. That was like peak comedy for me.
That was yeah, it was that was fun. It was a great introduction to your characters. And now you guys get to fight Sahogans again. It's like parallels.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's hope no one
Except
dies.
the weird part is I was the only one who moved my token,
Mm.
so I'm in the
We're all
very
bunched
front
up at the
line.
bottom and you're like at the top on your own, surrounded by
Yeah,
Sawagins.
because I wanted to, because like, you know, just I wanted to put him there because I did say he was gonna try to absorb the black lightning if it was gonna hit the boat.
Mm.
That's why I put
Damn.
mine at least on like the higher part of the deck.
Oh
Damn.
shit. Oh yeah, there was Black Lightning. Is Black Lightning just evil Zavian, and is he
Yeah,
like
it
the
was.
god of the Sawagins?
I have no clue, but like I
Like
remember, it
Cthulhu
was called like
equivalent?
the Harbinger, if I recall.
Yeah, he's called the Harbinger.
You think he's like the Kraken equivalent or the Cthulhu equivalent? Just like an
Yeah,
evil dude.
Oh, just evil
Evil
evil rain
Zevian.
god. Evil Zavian.
Anti-Zevian.
Yeah,
That sounds like a pain in the ass to fight, but you know,
Mega Zavian. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a ultra mega Zevian.
anti-Zepian.
Yeah. It's like the anti-fairies and Fairly Odd Parents. Why am I referencing Nickelodeon so much today?
It's like
Anyway,
the what do you call it? The Crimson Chin and his enemy, which I can't say because it might sound racist.
Say it.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
saying it because
Yeah.
I don't know why they named the Crimson Chin's counterpart that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that anymore. Anyway, yeah, we were God. So, in theory, after you fight the Sawagins, and you guys, if you, I can't believe I have to say if you guys safely land in Thagon,
If.
God, I don't know, Kuya Zep's like done so much weird shit to you guys. Maybe you guys will get blown off to another continent.
Or like we suddenly appear in like the middle of Crimson Dawn territory after the Saladin fight, which I was like, oh god, oh no,
Terrifying, actually.
with like zero guide on where we're supposed to go.
I mean, in theory, Aster knows where he's going, yeah? If he's affiliated with the Crimson Dawn?
Oh
Affiliated.
yeah.
He can be your guide if the history check rolls high enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alien rolls.
Alien rolls, feeling
Alien rolls are
lucky.
not.
I mean,
It's
we
always
still
feeling
have
lucky.
people like Spade, who
Yeah,
lives in the
Spade.
continent.
Yeah,
But that's
Spade.
true. Spade
you
did
know.
live in this continent.
And maybe you'll even get confirmation whether or not Blaze has
A
or
real
Blaze
person.
through the Vermilion has affiliations with the Crimson Dawn as well. So
Yeah,
we'll see. It's gonna be a domino effect of like, hey, you're affiliated with the Crimson Dawn. Ah, me too.
God.
But yeah, I hope I hope you guys safely land in Thagon. What else
Yeah,
can
I
I
hope
say
so
stuff
too.
about
I hope
Thagon?
so too.
I mean, in we've already theorized that the king of Thagon's an ass. So who knows? Maybe you guys are better off in the Crimson Dawn.
I mean, we need
Ah.
a way. We just need to be very good with persuading him. Say the
Yeah,
right words.
roll high enough.
We do have a bard, but unfortunately, he might have bad blood with the bard. So,
Why would he have bad blood with Eloise? Aren't they ancestors?
yeah, but I think this is the one that doesn't care much about ancestors and
I
stuff.
mean, we
He
still have
knows where
a warlock.
Sebastian is. He knows where
Ooh,
Aloise's brother is, but never bothered to like help Aloise out or try to find Aloise.
That's true.
we still have a warlock. Ellie can persuade.
Master can do.
Yeah, about that. Alien rolls.
Yes, we're going back to that.
not,
Alien rolls.
not a good
Okay.
combination.
So Ellie
You
bad
know,
rolls, Eloise bad blood.
Mm.
all that's left is maybe another noble Mirren can persuade.
Oh
It's
God.
back to
If I
Mirren!
fail my roles in etiquette, no, no, it won't happen. Because like
I
this
mean,
king is all about etiquette, apparently.
we make the
We all
priest
have
say
to.
something.
We all have
The
to like.
non-persuasive priest has to talk.
Hopefully, Spade knows Thagon because she knows the kids. She knows them when they were kids. So like that
Mm,
could be our in.
yeah, probably.
Maybe you could probably also ask Spade if like how is this king like was
Yeah.
he an asshole when he was Bebe like Joffrey from Game of Thrones or like is he not asshole at all like you know
What if it turns out he's just like a joke character, right? We're also afraid of him, and then Zep comes in with like a funny voice, like "Oh, hello," and then they're like,
knowing Kuya
"What?"
Zep he's gonna make it scary even if they have a goofy voice.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's been
Like
building up
he
Dagon for a while.
sounds like a Bert from Sesame Streets, and then yeah, he's like the scariest person to talk to.
nar.
You can imagine that. Oh,
Yeah, that's
the
the mute
bot's back.
bot. It finally came back. Yes. So
Hmm.
sorry, I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Dagon.
Yes, Thagon, don't die.
Let's all not die.
That's not TPK and Thagon. Let's pray
No,
for a
I want
non-TPK.
I want that to not happen. You know, no TPK.
I wonder if there's also like a drug trade in Dagon.
Probably. I mean, if it managed to hit what seems to be the most stable kingdom, it's probably going to hit this other one too, isn't it? I mean,
Probably, but then again, you know what the King Thagon does. You know,
what does he do?
it's like he's supposed to be like very strict. Isn't that what
Oh.
Kazam said?
Hmm.
Damn, autocratic. What? But like, who knows? There are always cracks in a,
In a system, yeah.
yeah, no matter what. Maybe you guys will be able to find someone in the drug trade, pretend to be the guy who eats tritons, and say, "Hey, I have something for you." And then you take over the drug trade.
Also, this whole thing about
Mafia boss
Tritons
arc.
being
When-
trafficked for illegal things.
Yeah, I mean, based on the guy who you just killed, in theory they should be trafficked for as a food source. God, that
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah,
weird to say.
apparently in the Crimson Dawn, like from the other lake, the other Tritons that isn't in Agnes are getting getting caught and
Yeah.
slaughtered for food, which is so weird because like they look like Tritons look like humans. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
They just look like blue people. Why are you eating them?
The red something, right?
The red meat?
No. The Tritons are taken from kind of like the Red Sea or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Something
the other sea, the other
The
sea.
Red
other
Sea?
sea.
The Red Sea is a real life sea. I don't think that's
It is.
I don't
I
think that's
forgot what it's
called.
called.
I mean, I can look for the map again.
For some reason, I'm imagining if you were to eat a Triton, would they be like fish meat where it's like just white?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it white meat or red meat? You know what?
Yeah.
I don't
no, we're not
wanna
done.
know.
At the JC doesn't
Stop
hear
it!
me bleed.
Of course she bleeds.
I mean, everyone bleeds, you know.
Oh yeah, even fish bleed. Hold on.
I didn't think about Triton biology or something. I don't
Oh
know.
no.
Physiology.
Okay. Let's not hold on. I'm just gonna be hunting for
The map.
yeah, the map. I'm the map. There it is.
The map.
Yeah. So I mean, they'll be on the other side of the continent if the people of Egnas don't know about them. So if
In game, wind chimes know about it.
oh,
Mm.
where's Wind Chimes from?
From this continent.
He's from this continent.
I think
Yo.
so. Because also another revelation was that wind chimes has been to the Crimson Dawn.
Oh yeah, that was a thing that was brought up. I mean, it's a traveling band of doctors. Shouldn't they be neutral on purpose?
Yeah, they are neutral on purpose, but the fact that they've been to there is a huge revelation for the group who is trying to infiltrate.
Was it
there.
by chance called the Scarlet Ocean?
There you go, the Scarlet
Okay.
The Red
Ocean.
Sea.
Red.
The
The
Red
Red
Sea.
Sea.
Scarlet
Um,
Ocean is equal to Red
to
Sea.
Red Sea.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're both bodies of water that's color red.
And they're both red.
Yeah, close enough.
I was, because at the time that we were talking with Aster, Mirin says like, or out of character, I told Winchamps like, oh, if you have like a big revelation to say, now is the time. And they never thought to mention the thing that, oh, I've been to Crimson Dawn. Like, oh.
I feel like it's partially wind chimes being secretive, and it's also partially nahihirapan si Roy
Roy.
sabihin.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit hard to word. Kuya Zep's in chat. Hi Kuya Zep. What the fuck,
Yep.
Kuya Zep? And you know, I don't want to pressure Roy into revealing Wind Chimes' backstory too quickly, because I can understand that it might be demanding to roleplay a character that can only repeat what other people say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least he managed to tell you guys before you guys actually went into the Crimson Dawn, and he knew where he was going, and everyone's like,
it was
wait,
the
what?
king who told us. It was the king who was like, "Oh yeah, you guys been to the Crimson Dawn, right? Your band of doctors." And we're like, "What?"
All heads turn
Yeah.
to the 411 bird in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm sure he didn't try to hide it.
He didn't try to hide it. I remember Roy saying like, "Oh, I've said this before in game." But it's just that
yeah.
so many things happened that we forgot about it, I guess.
There
We
are a lot of
forgot.
details,
We
yeah.
forgot.
You guys even forgot about Lilith's horn, and yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot there.
I forgot to
I
ask
rem-
Aster about that. But like Aster and Aloise was having like a lover's quarrel. So like LQ sila, and then like, okay, how do I bring this up? I can't. So I'll just ask about the emissary.
I mean, you know, it's something about that LQ thing, because it if they don't resolve it, like, this is gonna sound so cliche, but if they don't resolve it, it's gonna ruin the friendship between the party. Although realistically, I don't think the players would let that happen.
Oh, we're gonna be split into like Team Aloise and Team Aster. Oh,
God.
no. Mirren is caught in the middle because she's friends with both. Oh no, Mirren is gonna be that friend who's like, I'm still friends with both of you.
The mediator. The one who's like, when you enter the room, they're all like, "Oh, how's this person?"
Oh
God.
god.
It's like talking through them, you know?
Yeah, you become the telephone friend. Oh, been
No,
there.
no,
Anyway.
No, thank you.
Oh, been
Not
there.
a thing I want to RP.
Yeah. I mean, knowing Mirren's the type to become a telephone friend.
Yeah, she will be. Also, like, people often forget to ask Mirren about things. Because she's
Aw.
always the one who's asking, right?
Aw.
Whenever we sit down and do a group talk, Mirren is always the one who's asking. So people forget to ask her things. And they never asked her about her dark turn in that cavern of fear. No, not cavern of fear. In that drug place.
Maybe after like your whole fight with the Sahagins, you can like ask each other, cause what can you do on a boat? You know, sit down and talk to each other.
Sit down and talk.
That's why
But
sailors drunk so much.
apparently, we are going to fight first before we do any downtime on a
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's Sahagins. Hayden's killed them before. Raster's killed them before. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right? Yeah?
I hope so.
It's fear.
Fear.
Kuya Zep.
Oh my
We
god.
do have many things shelved. That's true. Like
You're lower. You have many things.
another thing about having like a big party, because we're a party of 7, is like
Mm,
we won't be able to get to everyone's shit in one session.
that's
Like
true.
some shit is gonna be shelved. So yeah, that's
Like
just part of.
it's like in the back of our heads, but we just forgot.
We forgot a lot of things.
Yeah, it's hard when there's so much trauma happening in the present. And like,
Yeah.
you guys want to talk about this thing that happened like 10 sessions ago. Oh no, you can't because the emissary paid a visit. Oh, you
Mm.
wanna
Like
check out.
every new thing is like immediate and like it has
Yeah,
to be resolved right now. Like okay.
for every question you resolve, two more pop up.
Yeah, that is the Zep way, I think.
The
That's just
Korean
how
Zep
Zep
way.
DMs.
A party of 7 with a time limit for sessions. Do you guys technically have a time limit for sessions?
We do. We try to end it before 12 as much as possible
Mm-hmm.
because we
Yeah,
do have
since
dudes as a player,
Ah, yeah.
and he does have a time limit in a day.
yeah, plus we
But
tried to start it around earlier, around 8-ish.
mm,
Mm.
So we
Yeah.
could at least have 4 hours per session.
Yeah, makes sense.
In which case, like 4 hours per session isn't really too low.
Mm.
It's
Like,
like the perfect. It's like I feel like the 4 hours per session is like a good amount since
yeah.
I know some people only play up to 2 hours just because they have a busy schedule.
Yeah,
mm.
D&D games are like 2 to 5, like sessions are like 2 to 5 hours, and 5 hours are like the stretching long ones already.
Yeah, and it's like
Mm.
some people apparently abroad play for like 10 hours. It's like how do you keep
How
your
do you not
head?
burn out?
How do you keep your
Yeah,
head from not burning out? It's like yo,
it's like, yeah, that feels
like
tiring.
boy.
Maybe it's just because I'm an introvert. But I can't
Yeah.
speak to people for 10 hours straight, I don't think.
I can't
Yeah.
keep my head just focused from more than like 10 hours on like a game. It's gonna burn
Yeah.
me out.
Or like I'll get distracted by like a bird flying through the window or something. Yeah, but
Yeah.
if that works for those players, then good for them. But I think for us, everyone seems to agree that 4 hours is a good chunk of time. 4 hours for a week. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, for
Uh,
us. And we do this every week naman, which is,
mm-mm.
you know, a lot of games usually just do twice a month,
Oh
but we
damn!
do it every week. So,
It
like,
balances
kudos
out.
to Zep. Yeah, kudos to Zep for being able to like keep up
Yeah,
that kind of punishing schedule for a DM.
yeah. That's God. Anyway, Kuya Zep, I think is still in chat. So thank you, Kuya Zep, for being able to handle doing this every week because
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is tiring, no doubt,
for
to have
sure.
to
For sure.
like
To have to
imagine you guys have all these questions in your head and he's already supposed to be preparing all the answers for it. He already knows all the answers for
yeah.
it. It's also hard to be a DM for a long campaign. So
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
kudos
It's
to
But
both the
I have
never
like
players.
do that.
that's why I always do short campaigns.
Yeah, short
Uh,
campaigns for life.
like it would like last for like only a few months, for like at least a few
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
Just because my brain kept wrapped around, having like a year or two long campaign. And
Mm.
like we're like already halfway through the year. Since I don't remember we started around like what, September?
Was
Or,
it
I
September
don't remember. Hold on.
or
I'm
like
sure I can
August.
backtrack.
or July?
The accounts were made on September. So
Oh, September. All right.
yeah,
Well,
so we started September, or if not, then early October.
yeah.
So, God, it feels like it's been so much longer though.
Or like already halfway through the like half a year of doing this campaign. It's like
It
wild.
feels it feels unreal because you guys have been doing no the campaign started a little bit earlier than that, right? It
Yeah, we
was
started like I remembered we started the streams around the time when we were already um that was before I think that was like before we sieged the Hollowport Maelstrom thing. So
the
that was like
stream. The stream I know the stream started when you guys reached Stormspire.
yeah.
Mm.
I think it was like around like it was like 5 sessions, 5 to almost 8 sessions before this we started streaming. So that's like a month and a half.
A month or two, yeah. Because we had a bit of delay as well, right?
I think we
Where
started around August actually.
Mm.
yeah. Oh God. Actually, no. We can scroll back here on like the Discord. Um, trying to backtrack as much as I can. We'll check that out later during
Yeah.
the break. Because for now, yeah, it is 10 o'clock. We will be taking a quick break. And hopefully by then I will fix the music bot again.
Yeah,
See you guys
the
in a
bot
bit. See
See
you
you
guys
guys
in a
in a
bit.
bit.
We are
I'm struggling
alive.
opening. Hello.
Featuring Cat, who is barely seen due to camouflage. But yes, so we have now finished the recap of the last 3 sessions, including some of Miran's solo session with Eloise.
Yeah.
And we have started theorizing on the next step that the party is planning to take, but it's not sure because Kuya Zep is Kuya Zep. And
Mm-hmm.
you gotta fear for the worst. But like, as of now, I guess all we can really ask about is how the characters are dealing with it internally, because what I realized, especially since this arc seems to be dealing with Uvis and the emissary, both of which are like emotion gods. Like, it, no matter what, there's always gonna be an like, doesn't matter which god you follow, it seems there's gonna be a bit of an internal struggle there, and we saw that with Mirren repeatedly murdering a man.
I love
Amongst
it.
other
I love
things.
to see it. Yeah.
But yeah, so it makes me think like I want to look back on like the emotional progression of the characters so far, like starting from before you guys even met in the party until now, because it's been a while. Like in canon, I think it's been a few months. Yeah.
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 More than
So
2 months, definitely.
so and lots of traumas happened since then. So
Oh yeah.
no doubt, it's changed the characters a lot, and I guess
A trauma per month,
yeah,
a trauma per week.
yeah, one trauma per week. Your weekly dose. But yeah, we tackled it a bit with Mirren already, so let's start with Mirren, I guess. Because how has she evolved from the character that she was, I guess, more or less 2 months ago?
Character that she was like at the start of the game was definitely a booger. Like a booger character. Like she's just, oh, I'm so starry eyed and I like, yeah, I want to adventure. I've never adventured before. Oh, Mirren's first kill is a goblin. Wow. That was how she was. And like, and now she's not jaded. Not yet. She still believes in greatly in her god. But that that time that she was in her mind after she repeatedly killed a guy, that was also a turning point for her in a sense that she saw Miris again in a vision, and she said, and like she's looked up to Miris all her life and couldn't for the life of her understand why Miris left the citadel and never came back. But during that vision, she kind of squared with the fact that, oh, perhaps it's because he found his family outside of the citadel with his own company of adventurers called the Bumpanes. So, like,
Aww.
yeah, maybe now it's not a mission of trying to get Miris to go back, but it's just, you know, just to see him one last time. And then not focus on Miris so much, but focus on her own life, on the own party that she's making, that on the friendships that she's having, finding her own family.
Yeah,
And
that's very sweet. It's nice to
mm,
know, like, because Mirren is so similar to Miris in a lot of ways,
mm.
or at
You
least
would
like
know
Mirren.
you're a player in the
Yeah,
Bumpanes.
the Bumpanes. I have a
Yeah,
character in Bumpanes.
yeah.
He's a Fearboke. His name is Ren. Anyway, I love him. But
Yeah.
yes, he's like it's nice to see the similarities in their character, and you don't know if that's because they were raised under the same environment or if Mirren just looks up to Mirror so much, and to
Yeah.
see her dial down that what seems to be almost like an idolization to just an admiration but an independence. It's very nice, very healthy.
Yeah, because she was looking up to Mirrors as if he was some god. But now
Hmm.
she learned that he's human. Just like
Well,
Triton.
she's
Triton.
Triton. He's Triton just like her. And
Yeah.
like Tritons make choices for themselves sometimes. They can be selfish. So like that's a good thing for the character. Cause like at the start of the game I was always like name dropping Miris all the time. And now I find myself, oh, I've never mentioned Miris once in this session. I guess. There's like a character progression to it as well.
Yeah. I think that's nice. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a nice progression because it's an accurate progression of a lot of people. Let's move on to let's move on to Hayden. How
Yes,
has
I'm
Hayden
Hayden.
changed?
It's like, hold on, my cat is trying to eat the microphone. Stop that.
Hello, Cat.
He
I
wants to
feel like
talk.
Do
He
you
wants
have
to
any
talk.
words
Hayden.
of wisdom, Cat?
God. No, she
She
doesn't.
wants to
But like,
talk.
I feel like Hayden changed. What do you call it? In a way where it's like, normally he'd just try to stay out of trouble. You know,
Hmm.
if it was a conflict that could be resolved through, you know, just being the lower person, he'd become the lower person. Like, because if you were to sum up Hayden, he's basically a soldier with PTSD.
Mm.
That's
Hmm.
basically it. And with the 2 months he's been with the party, he like slowly he's becoming more true to himself, to basically confronting his past in a way,
Yeah.
by like slowly revealing, you know his past to the party,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
in like some in like very dramatic way that I wasn't expecting to actually happen.
Hmm.
Like the whole thing with like when the party first realized Hayden was actually a ASMR.
It's not like he
Oh
tried to
yeah.
hide it. I mean,
Yeah, it's not like he tried to hide it. No one just bothered asking him.
I think that's where Hayden and Mirren are very similar. You guys haven't been asked a lot of questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Hayden's like, what do you call it? Just doesn't want to deal with his past, but now he's just dealing with it.
I think a
He
lot
has
of it
to.
also is that before we streamed, the arc was the Zevian arc. So we had
Yeah,
a lot of time in the spotlight prior to the stream.
That's
And
yeah,
true.
then now that it's the Uvdite and the Dowerite arc, like it's time for the others to like be able to shine.
Yeah, and honestly, they're doing very well. Like Aster's arc is very
Aster's arc.
clearly
God.
approaching some sort of peak right now with
Mm,
yeah.
the tension with the Crimson Dawn. Who
yeah.
knows what wind chimes we'll find in there too? Like even Spade, who has been to this continent,
Mm,
Alois, of course. This is what? Damn, it's all of them, isn't it?
yeah. Even
The
Victor.
weirdest thing is, like, in the entirety of the Zevian arc, it was like it's like Hayden took a backseat to it. Actually,
Hmm.
if you
Yeah,
think
I
about
think
it, because like
so.
it was mostly Mirren it was
Mm,
mostly a test of Mirren's fate, and for Hayden, he was just the support.
Mm.
Because because like Hayden's entire thing is the fact that he was part of the thing that's basically trying to kill us, which is the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
I
So in
think yeah. I think when we were in White Spire, that was like the cap on all of it. When we were fighting each other, that was like the cap to like
Yeah,
it was still kind of Mirren's story, but then Hayden was there supporting all the
yeah, he was
time.
like, learn how to quench your anger, kind of thing.
Mm.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, because I think once this arc is done with the Crimson Dawn and Thagon, and you guys do end up going back to Stormspire, that's when Hayden's gonna be the center spotlight, I think.
Yeah,
Especially
because
after your little
Hayden
threat.
I'm
had
other than the,
an organization.
I mean,
And
other
what
than the
are we
threat,
gonna do?
that's Hayden's home.
Yeah, it's you know.
Is your kid there?
Is your kid in
No.
Stormspire?
Stormspire?
No, no.
It's like, oh jeez,
God.
is your kid
It
far
ha-
away?
The kid happened after Hayden's execution, so yeah. She
Okay.
the kid's far away. She's
Okay,
very
okay.
far away.
Okay, that's very good.
Cause I don't know where Zep put the goddamn place where you know. I don't know where Zep put the place at.
You may have to ask him on that. I do have the map pulled up right now if he wants to say it in
Yeah.
chat, Guizep, if you are there. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see that, I guess, because specifically Hayden, I think, has been a support for a very long time now.
Mhm.
And when that so what essentially happened to Hayden's storyline is it became more of a slow burn type compared to the others, because it's like taking small steps of the story at a time. Every now and then you just send a death threat, every now and then. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and so it's gonna come to its like the peak of the story when you guys are back in Stormspire, and that's when everything's gonna get like thrown into the spotlight. That's the burn part of the slow burn.
I mean, the slowest burn story for everyone is actually Wind Chimes. That's the lowest
The
burn.
True.
slowest burn.
That's the slowest
I don't
burn.
know if it's because intentional or also it's because Roy, as a player, does not want to divulge his
Mm.
backstory.
I
Or
mean,
he's
other
just
than that, it's
struggling.
because remember, Wind Chimes is a Kenku, so it's kind of hard to speak out your secrets. When you can't
but
even
also
speak.
I think it's like a player choice to not, because there have been moments that Zep gave him like tidbits of like, oh, this is a thing that you can talk to the players, to the other characters about, and he doesn't take the bait.
That's true. I think you guys are gonna have to confront him about that very specifically if you want answers. That's the type of like Wind Chimes is that kind of character, I think.
Yeah, I think Miriam has to make the steps to be closer to Wind Chimes, because like Wind Chimes isn't close to a lot of people right now. But like, yeah, because Miriam is the chismosa of the group. She knows everyone's deal. She does. And like, Wind Chimes is like a puzzle for her. Like, like no one knows much about Wind Chimes. Wind Chimes doesn't talk that much.
He's
Why is he so
unredeemable.
young, and why is he away from his doctor party? What happened? What made him leave? What made him adventure?
Yeah, I wanna see everyone, like, because for some it's obvious, right? Like for Mirren, that she's looking for Miris. For Spade, she's always been traveling, etc., etc. But for Wind Chimes, you've got stability. You've got a family.
Yeah, he's a doctor. Like, why would he leave? And
I
at
would
such
actually
a
ask the
young
same
age.
question. I would actually ask the same question to Hayden. If Hayden has a family, why do you think he left?
Oh, it's not that he has a family. It's more
He's a
like
single dad.
I mean, yeah, you can say, yeah, he is. But like, the weirdest thing about here is the only reason he's with the party is because of a weird coincidence. Considering he only came to Hollowport, so he can make money for the village that he was in Zarail. He was roped into this just by coincidence.
Oh God, are you the dad
Wait,
who
so
went
how?
out to buy some milk and never came back?
Oh no.
You're the dad in the backstory of all like forgotten children. You are. This is the genesis for your daughter's
Oh no.
character.
Your characters. Oh God. What you're. What if like that should be your backup character? No. The
The
daughter.
daughter.
But
Oh
She's
like,
a
no, it's not.
12-year-old running around.
I've done that
It's not the
before.
daughter.
It's not. But like the what was I gonna say? The village. Will it be okay without the money?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Should have
here's the
even
thing.
sent them the money.
I mean, it's more like
That was
the
interesting.
village was like what was only could survive since he just wanted to make more money for himself, not really the village.
Okay.
Because they have like
They
their
were still
entire
waiting.
their
He was like,
entire
oh God, they're starving in a
um
drought.
their entire thing was the fact that they were saved by Miris from the Emerald
Mhm.
Undead. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
who's
here's the thing.
Emerald?
Even I don't know. But like, what do you call it? I'm gonna say this, but like, Hayden's daughter is not in Zerail where he was for like
Hmm.
I don't know how many for like the past few years. Hayden has not seen his daughter for the past few years.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
That's it. Partly because I don't know where Zep put the orphanage at.
Mm.
You might want to ask. I think
Like, Zep, where do you put the orphanage where I put Hayden's daughter at? That's just a question.
just randomly, just in case we run into it. But like, if you, like you're so Zero is that the village we went to in the Emerald and Death at the JC?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's the one with
Yeah.
the zombos.
Yeah.
Zomberts.
It's like
So-
Hayden, like it was still a little bit ongoing, so Hayden was acting as one of the people defending Zerail until it finally stopped.
That's cool. So how are they now that you're gone?
Oh no, they're still fine. They're still better.
Okay,
They don't really need Hayden. Hayden was just there as a preacher.
I was scared that like, oh, they're defending barbarians gone. Oh shit, they're all dead.
I mean, to be fair, Hayden worked part time as a defender, but like he mostly worked as a preacher.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. After all, Hayden is a priest.
Everyone forgets Hayden's a priest because I'm not playing
Hayden.
cleric.
You're dressed like a cleric,
I'm just like a cleric, but I don't look like a cleric.
but you rage.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
angry
Yeah.
cleric,
Yes,
Cleric.
cleric.
He's an anger domain cleric.
Yes, that I worship the god of Angie. Of punch real hard. I mean, it's a unique take on a character because I personally would never have imagined a like a not really a cleric, a priest barbarian. Sounds very cool.
I mean,
Maybe
the weirdest thing is like I saw Path of the Zap Barbarian. It's like I can make something stupid with this. I can make something stupid with this, and then when I did, it's like, yeah, it works, but
Angry theology.
I think it worked. I think it worked very well actually. It's
Yeah.
it's a very honestly all the characters have very interesting premises. I think Hayden's is the most like out there.
Actually, I had like two characters ready, which I was like gonna give to Zep and all. Where one of them was an actual paladin,
Oh damn.
but the other one is Hayden.
I mean either way you are the tank.
Yeah, I'm still the tank.
So it works
Like,
out.
yeah. Originally, I didn't mean for Hayden to be played as the tank because I wanted to give him like a two-handed, at least a two-handed weapon.
Mhm.
But I like when I like thought of it, it's like no, I thought of like his backstory and everything. It's like nah, that doesn't fit him anymore. Give him a shield.
Yeah, also I think the party benefits from having someone with a shield.
Yeah.
I think it helps considering a lot of the members of the party, Louise and Esther, are very frail. You know.
The other one is a paladin. Where it's like the weird thing about him is one of the things I did say is like you can give him trauma if you want.
Mm.
Like midway into the game, give him trauma, as an actual thing. But it's like, nah, no, I'll save it up for a different campaign. Oh no, where's she?
Maybe something happened.
Okay. Her dad walked in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
in doubt going to play at least someone very religious when Zep said the words. There's 3 gods. They're very well known.
Yeah. But like it fits. A zealot in this world fits.
Yeah. The weirdest thing, I still haven't done the gag where Hayden preaches like he knows more about Zevian than any other Zevionite priest. There's barely any Zevionite priest to talk to that isn't Mirren.
Yeah, and I'm not a priest. I'm just like a cleric.
Yeah.
But like,
I haven't seen like an actual Zevionite priest that Hayden
we are
could
far
find
away
out.
from like. We haven't seen a Zebionite priest that wasn't corrupt or evil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
the speaker over guy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if I recall, the one argument Hayden did was like his thing was the fact that he'd always like to another priest of Zevian, he would always try to talk to them as if he knows Zevian better.
Yeah.
It's like,
And does he?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think so,
Yeah,
but not really.
I mean, the maelstrom is kind of now almost basically confirmed to be worshipping the wrong god. Was that your cat?
Yeah, that was my cat. She's very hyper right now. I don't know why.
Fair enough. Oh god!
There goes my
Ooh.
camera.
There it goes.
I just saw it. Neum.
It just knew. I don't know. My cat gets very hyper like now.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, personally, the I don't know. I have bad experiences with systemic religion, so the Zevian Knights priests all being corrupt is no surprise to me.
Oh.
But like, like all things aside, like it is true that there is a lot of corruption in systemic governments.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
It is.
corruption in the government, but there's also a lot of corruption in systemic religion in particular. So it checks out. It parallels. Kuya Zep, like we mentioned before, is very knowledgeable on religions and theology. Like Kuragin said, angry theology.
Theology. Yeah.
In terms of,
and that's literally that's like what Hayden believes is Zevian. Angry theology.
Angi theology. I'm surprised though that the emissary hasn't made a bigger appearance to the one member of the party who literally has a feature called rage.
I think it's more because like Hayden has a calm rage. Like
That's
true. Yeah, he
But,
doesn't
the other-
rage like mindlessly.
Yeah.
The most rage you saw him mindlessly was in like Stormspire.
Yeah.
That wasn't mindless rage. That was literally him about to go shit face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. Just God knows. I hope the other gods don't target you guys the way the
Yeah.
emissary did. The
Hopefully.
emissary maybe it's only because he's like Aster's warlock patron.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe you'll never have to interact with the lady. Knowing Kuya Zep, that's probably not the case, but we can hope.
I mean, what do you call it? It's like the weirdest throw off is the fact that Hayden looks like an Uvdite.
Over the red hair.
Yeah, it's like he has like red hair, very angry, all like
Yeah. Yeah, he does radiate.
emotionally angry. But he's like the very devout Zevianite.
Hmm.
Little cat.
Yeah.
Which kind of like on the other hand, Mirren is like the model example of a Triton Zabionite. Like she looks like she worships Zabionite. There's no mistaking that. Like,
Like you look at this person and they're like, yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's
she
like you look
worships
at and then
Zabionite.
you look at Hayden. Oh, he's probably an Uvdite preacher. It's like no, you
Yeah,
like he
nope.
turns around. You see the symbols of Zevian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a nice foil though.
Hmm.
It works out. Kind of the same way, I guess Spade and Wind Chimes and now Aloise. Because Aloise and Wind Chimes are both pretty shy and Spade's pretty upfront about what
Hmm.
they want to say. That's
Yeah.
also a
Blaze
nice
can't talk.
foil.
Blaze
Blaze
can't
can't
talk.
talk, which is technically a foil to us. Ellie, if you're watching
Aster
this, I
talk.
love you.
I love that when Aster gets defensive, she just like talks and talks and talks. I love it.
It's
And
very
she's always
entertaining.
and they're always defensive, like about their past, about whatever. That's why I was so surprised that our sit down session with asking them about their patron went so smoothly. Because
Mm.
I thought they were gonna deflect yet again, but I guess
Nah.
the matter was like grave enough for them to just tell us up. But like they still argued. They would still argue for sure. Like
I
they
think
still
that's an
argued with
Ellie thing.
Alois.
That's more than an Aster thing. Like I
That's
said,
just an Ellie thing.
yeah, Aster is very much. It's very endearing having been Ellie's friend for a long time and seeing the reflections of Ellie in Aster because
Yeah.
they're not exactly the same. Like Aster's far more flamboyant, but like it like you see the little habits. Like if
Yeah.
like she's flustered, she speaks more, like that
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's very endearing. It's very endearing to see Aster like that because it's Ellie, and it's also very entertaining for me. And also, you guys get more lore out of
Yeah.
Aster in case they slip up,
Yeah.
which they
Yes.
do.
They do.
They, yeah,
It's funny is when Aster slips up and then they have to DM Zap. Like, what was I supposed to know? That's so funny.
It's like,
God.
Aster, what's the name of your father? DM
And
Squeeze.
then like,
What's the
give me
name
a
of
moment.
Aster's father?
Give me a moment. And then they're going
Yo, who this again?
to message. Yeah.
New phone, who
That's very
this?
funny. That's very funny to
I
me.
forgot my dad's name, yo.
Yeah.
It's very endearing. It's very Ellie.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. God, I don't know. Like, have we fully caught up on everything? It's been 3 sessions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think those are like the highlights of everything.
Because if that's
Um,
the case, we can end a bit early today if you guys want.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
We should go like raid someone.
Yeah. Ren's live.
All right.
Yeah, let's go, Red Ren.
Yeah, Ren's playing Genshin. No, not the
Ooh.
stinky, not the gacha game. No. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun to raid. Ren. We've done it before.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
Right before we set up the raid, thank you everyone for stopping by for this session of Ask Azaria. It was a lot of fun, and thank you as well to Ada JC and to Orchid for stopping by, especially on
you're
relatively
welcome.
short notice. Yeah, I hope your characters don't die.
This
I
is
hope
our
your
hope for every session we go in. We're like,
closing now.
let's
I hope
not
your characters
die.
don't die.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like it if we won't die, you know?
Yeah,
I'd like
let's
it.
not
you
die
know,
today.
it'd be
Let's not die today.
preferable. But yeah, hopefully everyone in chat as well, everyone who's watching, had a good time. We caught up a lot today on lots of events, like 3 sessions. So if it was a lot, apologies for that. But yeah, we will see you next week if schedule follows for Ask Azaria, and on this Sunday for the next session of Azaria. So if you want to make sure these characters, these 2 down here, and then the 5 more who are traveling with them, don't die, then watch the session this Sunday. So
Yeah.
let's set up
We
the
are
raid.
gonna fight Sawagins.
Fish monster.
Fishies.
Monsters!
So yeah, see y'all. Send Ren our love because Ren's a good friend.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
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 Thank you,
Alright.
guys.